everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Lidia Nekozawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, please make sure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and come watch me on Twitch. All right, on to our very first piece of newsy news. This is Nimi Nightmare. Nimi Nightmare is an independent English-speaking VTuber who debuted in January 2025. So Nimi Nightmare was originally from Hololive under a different persona, but now she is here. Okay, so why are we talking about Nimi Nightmare? Well, guys, Nimi Nightmare has some awesome news. This is posted in the virtual YouTuber subreddit by Stern Sharks, and it says, congrats to Nimi Nightmare for 500k subs. So as of filming, this is a screenshot that Nimi has reached 500k subs, which is fantastic. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit gotta say. Ice Wolf says, to throw some analytics in, prior to graduation announcement, she had roughly 22k subs as Leavenleaf. After the announcement, she jumped to 282k. At graduation, she had roughly 295k. In between her graduation and debut was 330k. Now streaming again, it has been less than a week since she gained 270k subs. However, not everything has been super rosy for Nimi. There has been some pushback on her debut. So this is posted on X, and this is posted by Cami, who's a VTuber editor. Cami says, to be honest, guys, it feels weird having merch drop during a debut stream. I can't fault Nimi for wanting to earn money, but it just seems very early to do this. I don't know. It kind of rubs me the wrong way, and I'm not sure why. LOL. The merch is super cute though. So when Nimi was doing her debut, there was a limited amount of plushies that were available. So you can see here, that's what they look like. They were sold out immediately, and then a pre-order came. So people who missed out on the initial launch were able to participate in the pre-order, which is great. So then after Cami made this comment, it looks like the readers had added some context. So this was some of the context that the readers added. It is not unusual practice to release merch on debut. In fact, several VTubers do this. And this clipper harassed Amelia Watson for content as follows. So whether or not this clipper had made this post just to kind of get some traction, or whether or not this was genuinely what they're feeling, it's a little bit hard to know, right? The internet is kind of like a weird place. People were obviously not happy with this. Pippa says, this is standard practice for re-debuts, 2.0, etc. Nimi is a re-debut of an indie VTuber. Though I don't think doing merch drop day one is weird regardless of re-debut or regular debut. Then we have Zentreya from VSHOJO saying, I mean, she is her own entity and has her own freedom to do whatever she wants. I think this is one of the weirdest things to have a take on and try to make them feel bad about wanting to do stuff she wants to do. Evil Apex says, did you somehow miss the merch drops every VSHOJO member did on debut? Or perhaps the fact that Niji is infamous for peddling merch on debut? Akarin says, 1, you said this to Ame, so F you. And then there's a clip here of something that happened in December of 2021. 2, you sell your own merch as a clipper, so you're nothing but a hypocrite. 3, Kiara herself told you to F off, LOL. In short, watch other clippers. Long story short, this was some pushback from Nimi Nightmare's debut. Overall, it looks like the VTuber community is rallying up behind Nimi. And yeah, honestly, you guys gotta think of this also from like a business perspective too. VTubers have to have many income sources, many income streams. You need to diversify how many income streams you have in order to, you know, patch together a livable life, right? Like people were saying earlier, obviously fans are not forced to buy merchandise. It's there if you want it. If you want to help support the creator, obviously that's one of the ways you can. There's many ways you can support creator. Even if you don't have funds, you can support the creator just by sharing their content, liking their posts, giving engagement, stuff like that. So long story short, Nimi, great job on your debut and get that bag, sis. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is Numi, and Numi is a female English-speaking independent virtual YouTuber debuting in November 2021. She's a partner Twitch streamer who uploads on YouTube and TikTok. So why are we talking about Numi? Well, guys, Numi is fed up with some clippers. So let's take a look here. This is posted on the virtual YouTuber subreddit, posted by Jermaine Firebrand, and it says, a message from Numi to clippers, this needs to stop. A more serious video about clippers making misleading content out of unrelated moments on stream.
The clipping community, I think, is one of the most important parts of the streaming ecosystem. They're really good clippers that help you learn about the streamer, and then they're the ones that are pretty disrespectful. There have been a numerous amount of these channels popping up that have been so incredibly gross to see. These people are doing this by mass producing these extremely misleading clickbaity videos. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
Here's just an example of one of the accounts that I've been seeing lately. This is one of the channels that I was always making fun of because the titles were so stupid and misleading and just completely untrue. Then we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and then we saw this one. As you can see, the content is very obviously uploaded with the intent to mislead viewers.
So this video is a 12-minute video, so I definitely encourage you to go check it out if you are a fan of Numi. Essentially, Numi is not happy with what is happening here, and it's completely fair. So let's take a look at what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Lycos Tedor says, I think there should be a little clarification about the video. Numi in particular calling out these clip channels that have some sort of AI generated about me segment in their profile and that have incredibly inaccurate subtitles, as well as really clickbait titles and thumbnails. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the subtitles themselves were AI generated as well. I completely agree with Numi that this stuff needs to be reported and shunned. It might not be as bad for streamers with bigger communities, but for small-time streamers, having this low-effort, incredibly inaccurate clickbait clips will definitely F with your discoverability and having people want to be part of your community. Absolutely, I agree. Leo Tome says, gotta say, it's refreshing for a bigger VTuber to openly call out these kinds of channels. They usually don't, since even when the content is misleading slop, it still promotes them. Mathematician says, you know what really grinds my gears? Clippers that only ever clip lewd moments of a VTuber. Especially when said VTuber is not a LEWDtuber in the first place. Lewd thumbnails and lewd clickbait titles, the whole 9 yards. So regarding Numi's situation, these AI content farms are going to continue to be an issue, and there probably needs to be some sort of effort to push back against it. I totally agree that we need to push back on this AI content, but unless YouTube is actually willing to do something, unlikely because #money, I think is actually going to get worse and not better as AI continues to grow smarter every day. I think that this type of content will eventually spill out over into IRL streamers as well. This is kind of like a problem that is not going to go away unless we do something about it. So anyways, long story short, guys, if you see these channels, just make sure to report and move on. Don't engage with them. And hopefully by doing that, they will stop. But obviously AI is kind of like this unstoppable juggernaut. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Sakura Miko. And Sakura Miko is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber and member of Hololive. And this is Sharp Corporation. Sharp Corporation is a Japanese electronics company that it was headquartered in Sakai, Osaka. So what does Sakura Miko and Sharp Corporation have to do with each other? Well, guys, this is going to be a weird story, so please buckle in. So this was posted about 3 years ago. Essentially, Sakura Miko was having problems with her Sharp humidifier. So here it's titled, Miko noticed by Sharp after not filling the humidifier with water for a year. So this was posted 3 years ago. Let's take a quick listen here. I've been using a humidifier for a year without water, so it's dry lately. This is the illustration. My humidifier won't work. Maybe you didn't fill it up with water? Then I answered, huh? The humidifier needs to be filled with water? I didn't know it had to be filled with water or it wouldn't humidify. After that, Sharp-san noticed. Sharp says, sorry. After that, I checked Twitter and found out it was the official Sharp tweeted about it. Thank you for your patronage, but please fill the tank with water. After I retweeted it, Sharp-san sent something like, I will do my best to develop a humidifier that doesn't need to fill water. So anyway, so that is the interaction between Miko and Sharp. Now that you know, let's dive into this. Okay, this is posted on the Hololive subreddit, and this is posted by Seal Sun, and it says, Sharp went to apologize to Yagoo in person. And Yagoo is the CEO of Cover Corp. Then Sharp itself issued an apology. This is on their X account, saying, report, we are truly sorry for this inconvenience. So this is the report that's been translated via Google Translate, and it says, apology for not becoming a wizard. What? So it says, we regret to inform you that regarding the waterless humidifier that we hinted at creating, it has become difficult to overcome the technical challenges, and we have been forced to abandon the commercialization of the product. Regarding this product, with the cooperation of Sakura Miko and Cover Corporation, we would like to sincerely apologize for the outcome. Okay, so essentially this is the apology here. Sharp is apologizing for not becoming a wizard. And then Sharp says, I messed up and came to apologize, but I didn't think Yagoo would show up. So then Sharp continues to say, today I apologize to Sakura Miko for my waterless humidifier remarks. We directly delivered letter of apologies to Miko for the big mouthing for several years. So you can see here, there's the presentation of the apology. The deepest of bows is here. So the apology is complete. However, the internet is like, this image here is too fantastic to not do something with. So of course, the people of the internet got to memeing. So this is This is one of the memes here. This is what are you making? So you can see here, there's a Pokemon meme here with the two CEOs. This is a JoJo, yeah, go, 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 go. Yeah, JoJo meme here. And this is just a Persona meme, which is absolutely chef's kiss, absolutely hilarious. So in relation to this story, in relation to the memes, Sharp has actually done something pretty cool. So this is posted on the Hololive subreddit, posted by Watching Gains, says, Sakura Miko talking elite humidifier announced. So you're like, what am I looking at here? That's right, guys. This is actually a talking humidifier. So this is going to be released by Sharp. It has Miko on the outside. It's going to be released February 21st. So for around 1,200-ish, you can have your own Miko humidifier with more than 100 words will be included and programmed in. If you are interested in checking out this humidifier, you actually can purchase it. Anyways, guys, I thought that was like a really funny story. It was like really bizarre. And there you go. It's never too late. Guys, it's never too late to apologize. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Geega. And Geega, or General Geega, is an English-speaking VTuber. She joined VSHOJO in September of 2023. So why are we talking about Geega? Well, guys, Geega was able to participate in a very interesting interview. So if you don't know, the person on the left, their name is Dan Clancy, not to be mistaken for Tom Clancy of Rainbow Six, different Clancy. Anyways, Dan Clancy is the CEO of Twitch, and in the middle of the screen here, you're going to see Mary Kish, who is the head of community. This interview is posted on Daily Geega, and it says why VTubers get Twitch terms of service wrong. So this is in particular in regards to ATTIRE. Let's take a listen in and see what they say.
I was definitely going to say it nicely because I think a lot of it comes from just confusion, people not being sure what the guidelines are, who they apply to. Maybe they're looking for more clarity. Some people are just complaining. Some people are more validly complaining. Overall, a lot of VTubers are confused about the outfit policy. They'll think maybe it means one thing, and then they get their model made, which takes like 6 months, 2 years sometimes, and then they debut it that day, and then they're told that's not allowed actually, right? So there's a lot of uncertainty on what is and isn't allowed, and then why, like you said, why can a VR chat avatar look a certain way, but then this person who's using a model that they also use in VR chat not allowed to stream a video game with that or chatting?
I think this is a good question. Now, our general policy is that we apply the same ATTIRE guidelines to a VTuber as we do to a person in terms of the clothing that they have on their body, in terms of covering their hips and everything else. And now
the hips, man, the hips. I don't understand why the hips is such a thing, but okay.
The big question is, well, wait, why is that when you don't have the same policy with VR chat? The reason for the difference is if VR chat is a game, VR chat has a rating in the game. And when people go to VR chat, they have certain expectations about the type of content that they are going to be exposed to. That is not the case with a VTuber, because a VTuber can play Minecraft, right? VTuber can do anything. And so there, when you have less attire, for some people, they might find that may not be what they are looking for when they are going into a Minecraft stream. And especially given we have people of all ages, it's not just an age thing, but it is the fact that with people of all ages, not of all ages of 13 and above, that's like, no, that's just not what I want to be exposed to in terms of, I'll say less attire. And so that's the reason we kind of need to treat VTubing different than VR.
Let's say I wanted to get an outfit that was more revealing. I know, for example, I can go into the pools, beaches, hot tubs category and show it off there. What if I wanted to just be like that all the time? Could I, in the future, maybe consider having some sort of label or content classification that lets me do that, so that let's say people want to filter that out, and it's not fully adult content, for example, but I know the nature of this outfit is what it is, and I want to just click a button and say I want to do anything and be in any category doing this, but I'm not trying to be shown to the minors that might be on the site. It's kind of meet in the middle there.
I
mean, that's very fair. That's very fair, right? Just be like, hey, like I want a little bit more of a revealing outfit. Could I just have a content classification label? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, but let's see what Dan Clancy has to say.
With the ATTIRE exception, right, for a human, you need to be in the hot tubs category, and that is applied. And now some people may not want to be in the hot tubs category, but they want to use the ATTIRE exception. It's like, no, sorry, if you want to use the ATTIRE exception, you need to be in the hot tub category.
So to be clear, if you want to wear a bikini, you have to be in the hot tub category. Okay.
Generally, what we want to try to avoid, though, is having such specificity in our rules that people are looking for ways to circumvent them, as opposed to what we really want, which is when you are expressing what you want to do, that your audience knows what they're in for.
I encourage people, if you're trying to get as close to the line without going over the line, and then sometimes you get caught for going over the line when technically you can say, but I wasn't over the line, and this person, I'm like, stop trying to live so close to the line.
Okay, guys. So that was the interview with Geega and Dan Clancy in regards to ATTIRE when it comes to a VTuber. So long story short, essentially what they're trying to say is they're treating VTubers more like humans. What would be applied to a human is applied to a VTuber, because a VTuber has the freedom to jump around in different categories, whereas someone from VR chat is only in VR chat. So long story short, hips are still bad, guys. All right, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Eros, and Eros is a female independent English language VTuber, and Eros streams on Twitch. So why are we talking about Eros? Eros has run into something pretty not great. This is posted on the virtual YouTuber subreddit, posted by PX Hunter, and it says, a partnered VTuber Eros faces first ever ban over accidentally showing unloaded gun. This is a tweet from Eros. A streamer ban says Twitch partner Eros has been banned. And Eros says indefinite ban for unloaded gun on stream. Crying face. All right, so let's take a look at what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Millie Q3 says, last time I checked, guns were okay according to terms of service. The only rules I could muster to having anything to do with guns is threatening, as in threatening with weapons and doing illegal and or dangerous things with firearms. Disclaimer, last time I personally checked was over half a year ago. An IRL friend and I have done a gun cleaning stream on Twitch with 100 viewers, and I've seen flesh tubers go on to shooting ranges on Twitch. Owning a gun with a license should be fine. Now, if Eros would live in a country where owning guns isn't as common, I can see Twitch preemptively banning for owning a firearm because it's rare to own one in certain countries. But my friend, also non-can streamer, didn't get banned. Emiru was not banned, or any other flesh tuber on Twitch for that matter. It could just be another VTuber getting effed by Twitch because VTubers. So anyways, on Twitch's guidelines, it's very difficult to find a definitive answer in regards to firearms here. But Twitch felt it was in their rights to give an indefinite ban. Whether or not it'll stay indefinite is hard to say. So if there's any people in the Twitch Creator Club that could help out Eros and figure out a good solution that everyone is satisfied with, that would be great. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is BONDLIVE. So why are we talking about BONDLIVE? Well, guys, you'll remember that BONDLIVE had a bit of turbulence earlier this year. One of their managers was in not a good headspace, and this is them. So this is posted on X, and this is Peter Boxy. And Peter Boxy has updates. Due to my writings are not the best, I'm posting this video. Also, due to some people asked, I would like to clear out that I don't mind people covering about my situation. However, please do not point fingers or harass people who were involved in the situation. This is a quick video. Let's take a listen.
Yo, guess what? I'm doing that iconic black screen announcement.
Okay, here it says, yes, I'm doing fine, which is great.
All jokes aside, let me first introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, domo konnichiwa. What's up, people? I'm Peter Boxy, a half Japanese, half American bilingual VTuber that was a talent manager for a mysterious corporation. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Oh, I was able to wink. Okay. Just wanted to give out some updates about my current situation. Currently, I'm doing okay. I'm still going to therapy, and also I'm looking for a new job, so I still need to be on hiatus, but yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm planning on to start doing content creation again, so I'm pretty happy about that. And again, thank you so much for people who had reached out to me and also had sent warm and kind messages to me. I really, really do appreciate it, and it really, really helped a lot. And also, for people who had got affected in this situation, I really, really do apologize that I caused a huge dramatic situation. I really do apologize about that, and I hope we all get better. Thank you so much for watching this. Yeah, I hope I'll be able to bring up some positive updates.
Okay, so that is fantastic news. Peter is doing okay, and Peter is going to therapy and looking for a new job. So that is such a relief. Peter, I hope that you're doing great, and it sounds like you're on the mend, which is wonderful, and we're wishing you all the best here. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is PEKOMAMA, and PEKOMAMA is Usada Pekora's mom. She appeared a couple of times on Pekora's channel, and people fell in love with PEKOMAMA. In a related news, this is Desktop Mate, and Desktop Mate is a next-generation desktop mascot platform that brings cute characters to your computer. They can sit on top of windows, jump between windows, or play with the mouse. It's as if they were really there, giving you a new experience of interaction. So this is a relatively new thing that just dropped on January 7th, 2025 on Steam. So what does Deskmate and Nekomama have to do with each other? Well, guys, look at this. This is posted on X, and this is posted by Arkasu2711. And it says, PEKOMAMA 3D is finally finished. File links have been pinned to my page. Feel free to check it out. This is PEKOMAMA. She can be on your desktop. She's really cute. And, she can just kind of pop out and you can give her head pats. So if you are a fan of PEKOMAMA, you can have PEKOMAMA around a little bit longer if you download her on Desktop Mate. Anyways, guys, I just thought it was really cute. I just want to share that with you. Look how cute she is. Obviously, this is not something that is endorsed by Hololive. It's more something that's been fan made. But long story short, this is really cute and go check it out. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is VSHOJO. VSHOJO is a US-based VTuber agency headquarters in San Francisco. So as of 2024, the organization has 12 active talents. So they are looking to add a new one. They have been dropping little hints and little trailers. So this is another one. This is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by Leo Scramiguer, says new VSHOJO video in theme with the last. So let's take a look at this one. So here we see a table with 2 candles, a gun, 3 glasses of tea, some sunglasses, and a tea set. All right, someone is picking up the tea. They are drinking the tea, looking up towards a rainy outdoor. And that's pretty much it, guys. So you're like, what does that mean? What does it mean? Let's see what the people on Reddit got to say. Living Ad says, I'm genuinely lost as to who could be joining, but apparently it might be 3 of them at once, unless the 3 teacups are just red herrings. Jester Sage says, I think someone mentioned Spite, and I think it's likely match color and the Cerberus theme. Jazz Like says, my final guess is ERB. And then Sergeant Meat Rose says, Geega had this to say on stream yesterday. I would like to say that so many people are wrong about so many things, and it's very funny. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys know who it is based on this trailer? Let me know. All right, on to our next piece of news. This is MIKENEKO, and MIKENEKO is an independent Japanese VTuber who streams primarily on YouTube. So why are we talking about MIKENEKO? Well, guys, MIKENEKO has finally received her golden play button. So this is posted on MIKENEKO's X account, and MIKENEKO says, the gold shield has arrived. It's beautiful. There it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a huge accomplishment for any people who are on YouTube, any content creators. This is absolutely stunning. This is for passing 1 million subscribers. So congratulations, MIKENEKO. Well done, and definitely well deserved. Okay, guys, and that's it for the VTuber Newsy News. However, I would like to spotlight, maybe quickly, if I know it's not in my Canadian nature to spotlight myself, but man, I gotta show you guys this. This was posted on Playboard, and this is for the most popular VTuber. And I finally reached #1, guys. I'm so grateful to everyone. Thank you so much for engaging in my videos, for watching my videos, and for making me the #1 VTuber in Canada. If only for a moment, it felt pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.